Oblivion, and The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls Online lets you take part in the stories set within the compelling history and deep lore of the Elder Scrolls franchise. Designed to be played exactly the way you want to play, you can start away with no and no subscription required is yours to explore, alone or with friends. Choose a favorite linear storyline and jump from the capital cities of the Three Alliances to the magical Somerset Isles, from the Khajiit territory of Elsewhere, Morrowind, the home of the Dark Elves, from frozen Skyrim in the north, endless adventure everywhere. Are you your own legend? Option for creating and personalizing characters in the Elder Scrolls Online are almost without limit. Choose from 9 with a 10th race option available as an add-on. 6 unique classes. And customize them exactly the role. Want to create a high sorcerer who wears heavy armor and wields dual daggers for close quarters combat? Why not? Or maybe a red guard dragon knight who prefers light armor and a bow. It's completely up to you. Earn points as you adventure across Umbria to improve your character. Then master and customize your skills to match your style of play. For the world, keep an eye out for sky shards. Every 3 of these rare crystals you collect, skill point to spend on your character. The in-game skill advisor provides on how to best spend your points at each level, based on the different roles available to your character. And you can always reset your skills and reallocate your points whenever you visit a major city, so you can build and play the exact character you imagine. Go anywhere, do anything. That's the freedom presented in the Elder Scrolls Online. The game scales your character to the content, so explore any dark cave, forest, adventure on your own, or with friends, even if those friends belong to different alliances. Dive into the rich and varied story content as a solo player, or join a group to take on the most dangerous dungeons and boss monsters in the world. During your character creation, select one of the 3 alliances competing for power in this era: the Daggerfall Covenant, the Ebon Pact, or the Aldmeri Dominion. Each alliance has a unique and compelling storyline, but your choice never precludes you from playing with friends of different alliances. The Elder Scrolls Online is designed so you can travel anywhere at any time, no matter your level. When you cannot sneak or talk your way out of conflict, have to fight. The Elder Scrolls Online features an action-based combat system, reminiscent of the classic Elder Scrolls games. Skills, special of light and hacks to defend yourself and your allies while you obliterate your foes. As part of a group, and use block and dodge to reduce damage and avoid enemy attacks. If you prefer sneaking to direct combat, you can use or even set yourself up to unleash a potent surprise attack. Even the best solo player needs a little help now and then. Use the group and activity finder and the friends list to team up with other players for a dungeon or adventure, welcoming to new players and invites them to join in. All players go out of their way to help new players and show them the ins and outs of adventuring in Tamriel. This is especially evident within player guilds, a great way to meet others and develop lasting relationships that enhance your game. Join a guild to trade resources, tackle group content, or chat about the latest Revelation lore. There are also in-game guilds your character can join to receive new skill options and special rewards. The Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Thieves Guild are all accessible through story content. And for a real challenge, join the Undaunted and earn a unique skill line and extra reward for tackling group dungeons. Dungeons present some of the most difficult and dangerous content available in the Elder Scrolls Online. From the small dungeon delves that challenge solo players, to group dungeons that require 4 players to take on, to the ultimate 12-person trials. These strange and wondrous places offer amazing visuals, complex battles, and compelling opponents unlike anything else in the game. Once your character reaches 10th level and better understanding of the game, the Elder Scrolls Online gives you the option to participate in a variety of player versus player, or PvP, content. Duels offer a more intimate PvP experience, where you can test your skills or try out a new character build in one-on-one combat against another player. Battlegrounds present short, intense combat as 4-person teams take on 15-minute battles to earn achievements, experience, and special rewards. Alliance wars are large-scale battles. Alliances fight for control of the Imperial capital, Cyrodiil. With siege weapons and massive armies, fight to capture and defend keeps and win the day. While you adventure and explore, don't forget to collect the valuable resources you find scattered throughout the world. These items can be used to craft weapons, armor, food, potions, and accessories that you can use to improve or further. Develop your skills in one or more professions and improve them by completing specialized crafting writs. The professions include alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, clothing, woodworking, provisioning, and jewelry crafting. The Elders Online provides players the ability to own and personalize homes for their characters all across Tamriel. Homes can be acquired by completing a store or bought with in-game gold. Houses consist of single-room abodes to multi-chambered mansions. But nothing beats the opulence or grandeur of a manor house, complete with luxury accommodations for your character and up to 24 guests. Home ownership doesn't end there. Craft furnishings and accessories to personalize, improve, and decorate your home. There's never been a better moment to jump in and start playing Elder Scrolls Online. With access to a multitude of adventures all across the width and breadth of Tamriel, and the freedom to play wherever and however you like, it's time to begin your Elder Scrolls story.
Welcome to ESO News. Thanks, Maribel. Hope you guys are having a really, really good day. Tonight's game is going to be Port Angels versus Shelton. Oh, yeah. So I have some problems here that of going on inside of Discord. Now I have talked to over in with Zos earlier about what's going on. We need a Discord server, and what I'm explaining with Discord, this has to be known. There's some issues. Don't complain if you know what's going on. If you haven't paid, what are you doing? You need to pay a monthly fee. And so what I'm going to explain over here in Discord. right over here, I have to explain here on the right here of what's going on with the current thing over here in Discord. I have no problem with paying a monthly fee. I really don't have a problem with paying a monthly fee. However, I do have a problem when the company's not directly connected with Discord. That's kind of a little strange. Um, why would somebody actually pay another place like an outside branch? Well, the key reason of why I'm paying each month is so there is a better connection for ESO. Now, however, am I going to take this off? I might actually not pay. However, trying to get the payment in and then just taking the payment out, that's sometimes kind of a tricky situation. And if Discord is not truly connected to ESO, how do we know the Discord is truly connected to ESO? That's a good question. Look at what this is. The money is in there, yet the payment is failed. This has happened a couple of times before, and what has had to happen is one of the previous Elder Scrolls Online Discord had to become a dead Discord. I went through it. I've went through the two Discords already, and I'm not for sure exactly what is happening. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep this on the screen. I do not know what to do as far as getting us a better connection. This is one of the problems, and so I do not understand why the payment mechanism is not functioning in Discord correctly. So I'm gonna leave this one here for a little bit. I will be right back. I'm gonna get into X here in a little bit with the 4 set items from ESO Online. Hope you guys are enjoying your drive. I will be right back. Just got back in. Hopefully, you guys are having a good drive. This is not a matter of just getting a refund. This is a matter of making the system right. this is wrong. Where there's money in the accounts, and yet the money is not circulating. That's the purpose of the internet. And what I'm explaining is that Discord is connected to ESO, but not directly connected to ESO. It looks like Discord is connected more towards Reddit, and I'm not for sure how ElderScrollsOnline.com is directly connected to ElderScrollsOnline.com. We have multiple channels, and this is going to go down the line. And those of you guys have got to pay your monthly fee. If you have not paid your monthly fee yet, please pay your monthly fee so these fees can actually start getting paid back. This is not a matter of Discord actually refunding me back money. This is going to go down the line to where we have to have the system working properly. We have to have the screens working properly. We cannot just have people go in and use the system without paying. What I'm actually saying is that these types of things need to be paid each month. What I'm talking about is having a setup fee paid and a monthly fee paid. That's the whole process of where that will circulate the money throughout entire Elder Scrolls Online. This is truly maddening when these things are not working. There's multiple things that can happen. Discord, what they'll do is they'll try to update the payment information, and then there's a thing called a mirrored payment, where there's two charges that go into any bank. I'm talking about like the individual bank that I have. There's two charges that are going in. See what I'm saying? Discord is actually charging twice. And look what's happening. This is I'm glad that I had caught this earlier today. Earlier on, I was not receiving emails on the payments, and that's another problem right in there, to where the emails are not actually being able to be sent and received properly. What I'm talking about with an email or an account inside of a site, we need the sites to actually work properly. Hopefully you guys have had a good day, and maybe you guys got involved with the update, the new update that's come in, and have watched that. I'm gonna go in there here really quick, and I'm gonna go off the screen here. I'm gonna look over at Twitch and see what is going on. That's a lot of good information with watching the update information. Hopefully you guys are having a good drive. I'll be right back. Well, I just got back, and I've got to kind of explain this. So I'm going to explain this very calmly. I'm not very happy about this, as something that happened to me earlier. I've got to explain this. There's certain people that just don't understand English, and there's certain people that maybe you're in a different country, and you're a native speaker, and somebody else that's not native in your country goes and talks, and you tell them. This is what had happened to me earlier. I was over at a place here earlier today, and I had told the person, I was like, you have to wait. And then the person, what had happened is the person did not understand English. They did not understand me. I was telling them, you have you have to wait. And then the person kept on, they went over to grab the ticket, and I kept on telling them, you have to wait, you have to wait. And that causes a major fight. I'm not even joking. That some of these some people just do not understand. And if you do not understand, please ask someone that does understand. They'll explain to you what's going on right here on the screen. This is a major, major disaster of what I'm talking about. There's at least triple charges that are occurring right now from this Discord malfunction. What I have to explain is there's multiple things that are happening. So I don't want to get upset over this, but I am upset over this. So hopefully this does get resolved. I'm going to go off the screen. Hopefully we all are able to get this resolved. I know that there's some people that are not going to be happy, and I also know that things have to be put right. So let's get this done right, and let's get the payments circulated, so we're all happy. That's the basic thing. I'm just getting back in here. Hopefully, you guys are having a good drive. This is a major disaster. I have to explain it. This is plain and simple. We're actually upset. Those of us in ESO Online are actually upset about this. Do these do you guys that don't understand? Do you not understand still why I'm upset? I'm going to explain a little bit further here over in ESO Online, over in Elder Scrolls Online.com. I'm going to explain this very simply. This is really showing a separation of what is actually going on. There's problems in every place on an internet site. There's no one that is perfect. And so starting out that we understand that there are problems, malfunctions, problems from time to time. I'm looking here really quick to see that ElderScrollsOnline.com is on. Okay, so this right here is ElderScrollsOnline.com, the accounting side over in ElderScrollsOnline.com. Now, right over here, there's a minor problem, minor problem that is there in ElderScrollsOnline.com. But that's not a big issue. Right here it shows PC/Mac paused ESO plus time. You have 27 days of ESO plus time remaining on your PC Mac account. What that means right here is that there are 27 days of ESO plus time remaining on the subscription time on ElderScrollsOnline.com. That's paused for some odd reason. That issue is overlooked. That's not a problem. Now the problem that I do see that we had before, we used to be able to play on a system console called Stadia, which was an excellent gaming experience for Elder Scrolls Online players. Right here it says here that Stadia is still active, and I'm sure that this is still being looked at. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Stadia these days, but Stadia is no longer exists. There's reasons beyond that I know why Stadia actually had shut down. I'm just using Stadia as an example for Discord, so those of you in Discord can stay online in Discord. There's like multiple issues that went on, and Stadia did such a good job that I'm not understanding why Stadia had actually refunded all of like past money. Stadia actually refunded to Elder Scrolls players the full amount that was given through the system. That shows that the Stadia with Stadia employment or Stadia employees and the Stadia management, it shows they're fully into Elder Scrolls. What I'm explaining with over in Discord, I'm not seeing a full measure like I did over in Stadia. No, I do see there's a lot of Elder Scrolls Online players in Discord. However, we're seeing this little malfunction that is reoccurring. You see this little thing that says failed? Well, there's another thing that says right here that it's failed. And there has been many other of these occurrences that have happened that have the failed sign. You just can't see it. So what I'm explaining with the relation of Stadia and Discord, there are some major issues going on. I don't want Discord to refund all of the money that I've paid. I do want money back. You see what I'm saying? For this, because of this malfunction, I need to get paid back continually. I'm just explaining this how this is. I want Discord to continue. However, I'm not seeing like more of this comes out. More, I don't know the inner intricacies of the payment mechanism, of what's going on, of why the payment, like the monthly payment, has failed. But I do know that there's some major issues with the payment mechanism failing. That's a major issue, with us having to pay at least 3 times. This that's absurd. Like, why do these things have to be charged multiple times? Well, there's multiple reasons of why the charges have to be paid. When we have a smooth running system, we have the payments go through each and every month. I try to put it in as the I guess the 2 time server boost and the server boost monthly. I'm not for sure. I just wanted to make sure. I want to make sure that Discord is paid each month. I'm not seeing growth, and what this is in this segment of ESO news, I have to explain that we have to produce growth in the internet. What I'm talking about here is we're not actually producing growth by having a failed payment. I'm almost sure that there's multiple payments that have failed today. I'm not for sure how many. However, getting the system right, those of you in Discord have got to pay the monthly fee. You can't just go and chat on the Discord chat, ESO chat. You have to pay a monthly fee. When that monthly fee is paid, when these malfunctions do come in, the company can pay back and pay that double fee to where that will suffice the actual malfunction. I have not been getting paid by Discord each month. I have never gotten paid by Discord. We talk about this all day long. Why am I even in Discord? Why do I pay Discord? Because I want a better connection and I do want to get paid. So hopefully that is making a little bit more sense of the reason why. I'm going to get into x.com with the 4-set items. I have to go over this for a little bit until this actually materializes in the proper minds, to where the circulation of payments are now starting to occur. I just have to explain this really quick. There are just certain those of you that are in debt if you don't understand that. I just got back. Hopefully, you guys are having a good drive. What's going to happen is those of you guys that are Discord management are going to have to talk to ElderScrollsOnline.com. You're going to have to put a hold on the payment. The Discord payment accounting system has failed. And so I have to be kind of the bearer of bad news. Seriously, this has to be withheld because the system is not working. Look what's happening. Do you kind of see it? Do you see where this is kind of leading into where I'm kind of becoming the accountant of Elder Scrolls Online? Do you really see it? Because I see it. Hopefully you guys are having a good drive. I will be right back. We're going to get into X, and X can tell you all about that. They've been through the whole process before. Welcome back to ESO News. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day and your drive. We're going to go in with the 4 set items from ElderScrollsOnline.com to where we can transmit the information of the 4 set items that are very important. All of you guys are understanding how important it is to see a picture and moving animations. The study of animations is awesome, and looking into the study of animations does involve somewhat of money. What I was talking about earlier does directly involve with money, and I don't like talking about money. I would rather talk about the study, the good things that are going on with the animations. We want the animations to move in the game. That's the most important thing of seeing the game run, being able to play the game. That's a really fun thing to be able to play the game. When we're not able to play the game, we have to look into the system. If you're not an Elder Scrolls player yet, and you're looking to become an Elder Scrolls player, there's multiple places that you can go into. I'm going to kind of explain it a little bit further. If you are over in Craglorn right now, which is being geared towards the second DLC of Horns of the Reach and the future game of Sky Oblivion, you're gonna love what's going on of what I'm about to explain. Waiting for ElderScrollsOnline.com to get in. I'm waiting for the screen to come in, so just hold your horses. This will come in. What I'm explaining with the purpose of you guys concentrating on Craglorn. If you are in Craglorn, you might be stuck in Craglorn, and there are a couple players that are stuck in Craglorn, because I know that, because Steam's having some issues to where we cannot fast travel. And so I'll explain that here in a little bit. Hopefully the screen for ESO Online gets on here for me, so where I can explain the 4-set items. What I'm explaining with those of you guys that might be stuck in Craglorn is the purpose for you guys buying the house Domus Frasticus. The purpose of buying the house in there is so we can learn how to escape. So if you're looking to escape, you're going to want to start paying attention, and you're going to want to do the things that I'm asking you to do. What I'm explaining for those of you that are over in Craglorn, buying Domus Frasticus is the most important thing, because in the future, we're going to try to build on how to get out of Craglorn. There's little parchments of the mapping of the map to where we have to have the map work. The map is not working completely. Once we get the links established, we can get into the other places throughout Tamriel. What I'm explaining with the importance of you guys buying Domus Frasticus is for the purpose. Once you buy Domus Frasticus, this is going to make a lot more sense later on. If you travel in a way shrine, say you fast travel over into Greymoor, for example, going over to Solitude or over to Morthal, wherever you fast travel to, if you haven't bought a house inside of a particular area such as Greymoor, what I'm explaining over in Steam, and this will lead over into both PlayStation and Xbox. What I'm explaining, the importance of you guys buying a house in a particular area, is so your area actually is functioning properly. What the learned thing, and this is good playing experience of what I'm explaining. When you have Domus Frasticus bought, you are going to be able to play a more fluid game in Craglorn. What I'm explaining with that is I have bought Domus Frasticus in both Xbox and Steam. What I'm talking about with the purpose of you guys buying a house in a particular zone or DLC or what's called a chapter The new chapter that has just been released is called Gold Road. And what I'm talking about with the buying a house over in Solitude, there's a good house that you guys can buy. Was it Steadfast Manor or oh, there's a place over in Graymore called Stillwater's Retreat. And what I'm talking about, when you buy a particular piece of land that helps out the graphics in the game, that will help your particular gaming experience in the particular area that you're playing in. You won't have those issues such as freezing or like little movements that you notice that are not working properly, like in a fluid game type of scenario. So what I'm talking about, those of you guys that have just got out of the event of the Zeal of Zenithar event, this has just happened, and this has just become aware to me about what's going on. I played the game here last night. I got over in Steam, wasn't able to fast travel, but I'm programming the actual console in Steam to where the fast travel is able to be available for you guys. So if you play on Steam on a Steam console, I've written information to where you guys can program the fast travel and other things that are happening with the game that you guys might having some sort of issue. What I'm explaining, the importance of you guys buying Domus Frasticus going out of the event of Zeal of Zenithar is because there is something that has come into the system that is causing us malfunctions. And what I'm explaining with the importance of buying Domus Frasticus is so you have a clean, fluid gaming experience. If you don't uh, buy a place like Domus Frasticus in the game, the area that you're playing in, you might not have a fluid movement in the game. And so what I'm talking about with those of you guys that went into Zeal of Zenithar, some of you had no idea this was happening. You had to have bought on a house before you went into the event, and this is something we are learning. Not that the game wasn't functioning properly before, but this little issue has just been made apparent to me by gameplay experience. So hopefully you guys are understanding the importance. Those of you that are in Craglorn, that are stuck in Craglorn, where you can't fast travel to another location, you're probably wondering, how the heck do I get out of Craglorn? Well, if you're stuck over in Craglorn and you love Elder Scrolls Online, well, get involved with buying Domus Frasticus. That's going to help your game tremendously, and that's going to help you out. As I saw some different things in last night's gameplay over in Steam. The console was doing some funky stuff, and so those little quirks got worked out to where the fast travel is available, and the chat line is starting to function more. I'm not sure why ElderScrollsOnline.com is not showing up on the screen. We do have X on the screen. Not for sure why Elder Scrolls Online is not functioning. Okay, so I'm gonna type in ElderScrollsOnline.com again, and I might have to log into the site again. Not for sure. It's just saying here pages unresponsive. The home, the mementos is on there. Let's see here. There's all sorts of new stuff that come in. I'm trying to make a path going in. Some of it is real technicians that are working, and then some of it is the AI that is working in the system. So it's a little bit of a mix, with like waiting for a screen to go in. I am not for sure why this is not working. So I'm gonna stay over here on X.com, Not for sure what's going on with ESO Online, but we're gonna get there. Hopefully, you guys are understanding a little bit more about what I'm talking about with the importance. Those of you guys that just got out of the sweet event, Zeal of Zenithar event, you guys probably had a pretty fun time in the event, huh? I did. I that was super fun. And so if you're having some of those malfunctions, or if you're not having that malfunctions, and you're staying in near Belcarth, this is a great time for you to think about buying the house Domus Frasticus, because it's going to help you gear towards where you can eventually use the fast travel in one of the way shrines throughout the area, near Belcarth. That's an important thing to understand. Before the Zeal of Zenithar event came in, this is a learned experience of what happened to me when I couldn't even get into Craglorn before. There was just dungeons there. There was just dungeons for where you could fast travel to. It didn't even go into Craglorn. This, from learning experience, this will help you guys realize, just coming out of the event Zeal of Zenithar, the importance of buying the house Domus Frasticus, because before we had the event, we couldn't get into Craglorn before. And what has happened, this will help you guys in the new chapter of Gold Road. What I'm explaining is, to get into Craglorn, you have had to have bought a house inside of a particular area, such as Craglorn, and Domus Frasticus is that house that needs to be bought for those of you guys that are going into Sky Oblivion. And that's what I'm explaining, the importance for those of you guys in the new chapter of Gold Road. Find a house in your particular area that you're playing in. If you're stuck somewhere in Gold Road, what I'm explaining, this will actually get your fast travel working to where you'll be able to go into other areas of Gold Road. This is the direct relation of what I'm talking about. The 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 difference, but the correlation between Sky Oblivion and Gold Road. When you buy a house in a particular area, such as over near Satakalam, I'm not very familiar with the game series of Gold Road, but I'm trying to explain the best to my knowledge to where you guys can actually get out of the area if you were stuck in an area. When you're stuck in an area, you're like, I'm stuck. How do I get out? And so I'm trying to help those of you guys that are in Gold Road. If you are having issues, this is going to fix that issue by you buying a said example house over in the new chapter of Gold Road. There's many houses available in the new chapter of Gold Road. I just don't know them because I'm not I'm not gearing towards the game series of Gold Road, like I had said before. So what I'm explaining here, those of you guys that are having issues, or if you're not having issues, if you want to get more involved in the game to where you will eventually be able to play a fluid gaming experience, buy that Domus Frasicus house in Craglorn, and that will help your gaming experience tremendously. Going out of the Zeal of Zenithar event, this is some serious study, and by buying that house, if you were stuck in Craglorn, that's going to help you further your game in Sky Oblivion. That's coming out here in the year of 2025. I'm not sure what's going on with ElderScrollsOnline.com, but that's getting worked on. I'm going to go off the screen, take a short break. Hopefully, you guys are having a very good drive. Okay, just got back in here, and Elder Scrolls ESO Online is working again. This is some interesting stuff. I'm not for sure what this exactly is, so just bear with me. What I'm going to put in here is the Old Road Recall. Now I'm going to look into this of what this is here really quick. I'm just going to call this Recall. So what is that? It's a recollection, or I like the name Gold Road. But we'll find out what's going on with Gold Road here in a little bit. There it is. I'll just call this Recall. Let this sit here for a little bit to where the link can materialize. Okay, on the inside here, both the positive and negative wires look okay. You might think that's like goofy, but it's not. There are positive and negative wires in Elder Scrolls Online. There are. Okay. Tamarail to Moon Biscuit. So this is a limited time offer. Let's see what this is. This is sweet stuff to see a picture. I think so. So this Gold Road Recall, or we're just calling it Recall, says here in ESO Online, if every soldier in my company could tap into the magic of the wield, I'd have much less to worry about. Making a hasty retreat isn't a sign of weakness. It's a logistical gold mine. Mentioned by Lieutenant Agrance. Next one up is the Blind Arms pack. You might call it Blind Arms. I'm just going to call it Blind Arms. This is all new information that's come in through the site, so this does take some time to go through and materialize. Thank you guys for joining in. I really appreciate you guys. For set item. Blind arms. You have a blind arm? Sometimes I think I have a blind arm. There's one time where I was hit by a car, and then what the surgeon had to do is put a big old needle in my arm. He said this is gonna hurt. I'm just like, oh, put the needle all the way half the way through the arm. Blind arms. Blind arms. That'll make you think. True story. Okay, blind arms, going blind arms. Oh, this looks sweet. Tamriel to Moon Biscuit. Do you think the shield wants some Moon Biscuits? So this is an outfield outfit styles. So here in Elder Scrolls Online, it says right here in the site, alter your weapon's appearance to match the blind weapons by using this complete set of the blind outfit styles. All available for 2,500 crowns. That's really pretty, and also has hints of Meridian style outfitting. Now this is a different one. Asa Ascentium is the next item set. I have no idea what this is, so this has just come in. This might be a house. Asa Ascentium. Is it like a vampire lair or something? Help you get a house over in Gold Road? Asa Ascentium. Let's see here. Ascentium. 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 It's like Pentium. Ascentium like Pentium. Awesome. Ascentium. Ascentium. Like Pentium. Asa Ascentium. Ascentium. Like Pentium. Asa Ascentium. Isn't that cute? Ascentium. Like Pentium. Asa Ascentium. Tamarind to Moon Biscuit. Gotta love the end gauge. It's right in here about also the Ascentium. Ascentium. This is available. This is a player home available unfurnished for 10,000 crowns. Furnished available for 12,500 crowns. This looks like an awesome house. Might remind you of no place if you played the Dragonborn. Can remind you of her in not in Solstheim, not in Solitude, in Sovngarde. Oh yeah, this reminds me. It's like this is a big old house. This is a big house. Now the question is, did they take a big old picture of the town? I see it. It's a big old place. So it says here in ESO Online, once the home of an eccentric merchant collector. This sumptuous manor. What's sumptuous mean? Sumptuous manor possesses a view framed by one of Fargrave's otherworldly skeletons, plus offers easy access to all the amenities and exotic goods this city provides. So in Gold Road, I'm curious. Those of you guys that are Gold Road players, is Fargrave, is that in Gold Road? I'm not familiar with Fargrave, so I'm assuming if Fargrave is in the new chapter, this is a great player home for those of you guys in Gold Road to actually buy. This is a available for you guys furnished. You always want to make sure you get a player home that is furnished. The reason why I'm explaining those of you guys that are going to buy also Ascentium, buying the house furnished is from past experience. When I was developing Sweetwater Cascades, I had bought the house unfurnished, and then I reduplicated the entire house with all sorts of furnishings. There was a replica of the house you see is Sweetwater Cascades. The purpose of you guys buying a furnished house is so we don't have any problems later on if we need to get into the house of Ascentium. We buy the house furnished, we always will have the house. You see what I'm saying? If you buy the house and then somebody else has another house to where you can go in, you group up as a friend, you become a player friend in the game with someone. You say you have the house Asa Ascentium, and somebody else has the house Domus Frasticus. Think about this. This is a beautiful relationship. If you're a Gold Road player, but you have a player friend that is a Sky Oblivion player, look what this means. If Asa Ascentium is in Gold Road, a Sky Oblivion player can go over to Asa Ascentium and play around in the house, and vice versa. If a Gold Road player is wanting to go over to Craglorn again, they can go over to Domus Frasticus with no problems. That's the beautiful part about sharing in the game. So when you're in a specific chapter of Elder Scrolls Online, it's an important thing that you have a house inside of the direct area that you're playing in. Having that paid for, that's a great thing. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not going to go studying further on whether the Incentium is over in the Gold Road chapter. However, I assume this might be. Fargrave. I'm going to look into this. I'm going to look into this. I'm going to look into this here shortly. But we've got to get another. We've got to get the last item set in before looking into the Ascentium, like Pentium. Ascentium like Pentium. The last item set is I'm not going to spoil this. Now, are you going to say Uri, or are you going to say Erie? Oh, this is a cute character. Now, I've seen this character before. I just didn't know this character's name. I'm just putting this in as Airy. Airy is very cute. Oh, so cute. So suspenseful. You're thinking about Asa Ascentium. Maybe you'll get Airy to go into the Ascentium. Come on, Airy. Tamriel to Moon Biscuit. I think Ari wants moon biscuits. Ari? Well, Ari isn't saying anything just yet. This is so exciting. This is momentous. This is almost like history in the making with Ari. Ari is coming in. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for Ari. Prepare your eyes for Ari. Oh, Ari. Cameron's moon biscuit. Oh, Ari. Ari's the barking assistant. Ari's the barking banker. Ari's sweet, dude. Ari has a little backpack that's on the side backpack. And Ari also looks like a possible amulet locket on the side. Ari has been expertly trained by Nord Beast tamers to act as a very good, such a good personal banker for you and your group mates. He doesn't venture to Cyrodiil or the battlegrounds. Too much violence, not enough pets. That's what it says in ESO Online. Ruff, ruff. Oh, Ari is so cute. Oh, Ari is so cute. Wouldn't Ari look so cute over in Asa Ascentium? That's a beautiful thing. Hope you're enjoying your drive. I just got back here with a stray dog. Reminds me of Ari. Where did you get Ari? Oh, having Ari would be sweet. You got to take care of Ari. That's kind of the purpose of getting Ari. It'll help you learn a little bit more about taking care of something. And with all the problems in the internet, if you're paying with a credit card, you're not doing a service to the system. So just to kind of warn you, you want to actually outright pay for Airy. It's like paying for a dog in real life. You've got to pay for the dog. You've got to pay for the setup fee, whatever the setup fee is for the dog, and then you got to pay a continual monthly fee for the animal. Airy's so cute. You know Airy needs to be taken care of. Airy is such a cute dog. Reminds me of the fifth version of Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Reminds me of some of those Dawn Guard dogs, like Airy. Airy is probably a pretty good companion. He's the barking banker. So since we are having so many problems in the networks, I'm gonna go further into what you guys can do right now. Make sure you're paying a monthly fee or paying the setup fee. It's an important thing for you guys to understand. I know this is really boring on talking about the setup fees and the monthly fees. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start out with talking about the monthly fee in Elder Scrolls. This is an important thing for you guys to understand and become involved with. You can do this by going over into the elderscrolls.com, by scrolling down over to the one-time payment fee of $19.99 to start out with. Just by clicking on the button, that will help you grow immensely in your gaming experience and in real life. Starting out with that with the monthly fee, and then going on in Elder Scrolls Online with the monthly fee of $14.99 per month. I don't know about in different countries on what the actual cost is. This is just in the dollar amount in the currency for Elder Scrolls Online. This is just the monthly fee, how this has been presented. So what I'm presenting here today for you guys is to make sure you get that one-time fee taken care of so you can have that backing. Once you pay that one-time fee, that's going to set you up for life to where you can go to different multiple branches throughout the gaming industry and now Elder Scrolls Online. This right here, this link in test is the monthly fee that will lead you guys over into Steam. And this is the same price all overall in Elder Scrolls Online. The monthly fee is $14.99, whether you're going over into Xbox, PlayStation, or Steam. This is an important thing for you guys to have covered, and hopefully you will get that covered today. Most people did get paid today, and if you're getting paid on Friday, make sure you get these fees paid. So the first thing to think about here today is paying the one-time fee of $19.99 to get the system running better, and then start thinking about paying the monthly fee of $14.99 in one of the three major Elder Scrolls Online's outlets, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, or Steam. That's an important thing. There's multiple channels that you guys can get involved with in Elder Scrolls Online. And if you have a PC or a Macintosh, you can get into Xbox Cloud and you can pay the monthly fee in there. Over in PlayStation, having a console is probably a wise thing to have in paying the monthly fee, which will help you out in your gaming experience by paying the monthly fee. All of these fees have been presented to you guys for the purpose for you to grow in your gaming experience and in real life. Hopefully, you guys are understanding a lot more about what's going on. I'm not going to go much further on the payment designs within Elder Scrolls Online. Hopefully, you guys have learned just a gob of information about Elder Scrolls and the cycle of payments of what has just been presented. Hopefully, you get involved with Elder Scrolls here today and get in the game with me here later on. I will be right back. Just got back in. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your day and your drive. Information is all here for you guys to grow in your gaming experience and in life. And if you're an accountant, this is the most important thing to pay right now is the $19.99 one-time fee in the elderscrolls.com. This is the most important thing. You guys that are accountants may have been pushing people to pay other fees. Now it is time for you to pay the one-time fee, which is required upon you in Elder Scrolls Online here today. This is a very serious matter as Discord is having some major issues. Now's the time to pay the one-time fee and get the payment in the system. The operators are online right now where they are accepting payments. I'm going to take a quick break. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. I'll be right back.
betrayers approach. We have time to waste with more nonsense. Warriors of Miru, stand fast against Mora's minions! The staff of many paths was never meant for mortal hands.
We are at a crossroads, must choose our path wisely.
The devastated airing dangerous beasts. Someone needs to answer for all this.